here we go. I'm just now starting the recordings, and we've got ourselves game one in the upper left. We've got ourselves Worldisdoom. And in the bottom right, you and I rock hard for pure. All right. Time to get rocking and rolling. And we'll see how this series irons out. We've already started with something a little interesting. Nice. So we're going to see a little bit early fun times from... wait a minute. Oh, look at this. So already we're having ourselves a fun little time. So Doom has decided to go early pool. Maybe he had a premonition and thought something. As it is, looks like Pure's going to do a little 3-gate. I'm going to lock this in. Last time we saw this, there it is. Boom, we're locked in. And the last time we saw this was versus Zoe, as Zoe will firmly remember during one of our tournaments, where it became this wackadoo thing that just spiraled into mayhem. So from here, it's 3. And so while that's going on, we've got Proxy Hatch. He has not scouted anything. So this is fascinating. Doom Pure sees it and goes, oh dear. Meanwhile, Doom sees this. Goes, oh, this is interesting. And now we've got ourselves a fun little cluster, as it were. Forge going down now for Pure. Meanwhile, chronoing these zealots out. He's got them all rallied in. And more Zerglings on the way. That finishes. He's going to get this, and that's the end of that. I think he'll get one zealot out, and that's not enough. So just like that, those go down. This guy is going to die. I think now, if I were, he could just run across, but maybe he feels like he doesn't want to tip his hand, but that's already been tipped. So he's just going to finish these off. He's looking for any other possible proxies, and he's going for the drone here. So that means we're going to get some spines. No queen yet. Pure checks, double checks to make sure. Yep, it is coming. So we've got the cybernetics core, so there's at least that, and we are firmly into jank territory, and we're going to go from there. So Doom still has the 2 gas. And he is taking his natural. So he's not all in on this. But oofta. That's a lot. Now he's making drones. Oh, he's just going to rally it back. Huh. I thought he might make spines. But with the cannons, I guess that's pointless. So, here we are. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's bad. Well... So we're already off to a good start with this game in terms of I have no idea where we go from here or what this looks like, because it's just jank zone. You know, we are in jank level 9,000 here. So he's checking for cannons. Make sure. I mean, you can't cannon rush this. Probe's just gonna come over here, take a peek, take a check, see what's going on. Oh, you know what? I forgot I don't have music on. So it's all boring. I might take a second and turn on the music here. See if I can remember which buttons it is. Yeah, nailed it. There we go. Sweet. All right. Third being taken. Queen coming here. He's going to be obnoxious and start spreading stuff. We have gateway. We have gateway. So we're basically all in from this, because he's not going to take a natural. He has nothing on the map. Adept's just going to poke, kill some larvae. Attending for good music. Yeah. Bad times. So I guess we're just going to... Now, what are we doing? Yeah, okay. So we're going to do Adepts on one base. Basically, this is the Hail Mary. I don't know what to do because my build didn't work. And on one base, he's already going layer. He's just crossing his T's and dotting his I's to make sure that there's no DTs that could probably kill him. We've got Roachhorn on the way. And I feel like we're just kind of counting down the minutes until this is 1-0 for Doom. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted. There. What was it? Shift control 3? I forget. Whatever. So, out goes the shades. Drone sees it, decides not to shade. And, yeah, I don't know. At this point, when you see this many adepts, when you're Doom, you're thinking, well, okay, I just need to make roaches, right? You know, from here. Just make roaches from here. Spines are already going to go down. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts throwing down a spine, you know, maybe like back here at the back. But that's all he really has to do now is just don't die. That's it. And he wins. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think, I mean, Pure can't expand from this. Yeah, him hanging out just wasn't a good call. It just bought Doom way too much time at this point. I don't even know where the... Oh, okay, so we have Dark Shrine. Little late. It's not going to do anything. Prism's chilling. Doing nothing. Just hanging out. Vroom, vroom. And we're going to see what these 6 adepts can do. There's more roaches than there are adepts. So we're going to get... Ooh, we got one. We got one because that untimely supply block. And this is where you're Pure. And you're just like, oh, jeez. What else could go wrong, right? Yeah, look at the soup. The soup do not lie. And I wouldn't be surprised right here if Pure is just taking a look. Look at this. He knows. Doom has just set the trap so badly. And yeah, he is expanding. Pure is expanding back at home. Maybe he's thinking, maybe I can buy some time and kill some drones. He does have the DTs, but this Spore is going to shut that down. He's going to pick up. Meanwhile, over on the 3rd, he's going to try and pick off something. There's just nothing there to pick off. And, oh no, don't lose the prison. Don't lose the prison. You lost. Okay, got something. That's something. But almost lost the Observer. And back at home, we're walling up. We're getting our natural, but, I mean, yeah, we recalled home. It's super dead time. These DTs aren't going to get much. I ever feel like you zoom out, and then whenever you zoom in, you feel like your like face is being pressed against the map, and you're just like, so far, I'm so close. So, uh-ohs, that's not good. Just gonna try to shade away. Could catch a couple. Oh, got away. So we've got a load up here. What is that? Archon and 2 DTs. See if he can get something done. Doom's just gonna make sure he's not being super greedy, and probably I don't think he can kill him with that, especially with shield batteries here. Meanwhile, here's those DTs in the Archon hitting this. Spine will shut that down. I don't know. I mean, this isn't gonna get too much done. Well, got a queen for his efforts. That's nice. Oh please, Doom. You play such a dangerous game with that. Oh my gosh. Yep, there it is. And now Doom feels free to just push. So there's only, I mean, he can, how many? He's got 4 Ravagers. He could just start biling down the pylons. Shield batters are good, but I feel like Doom could have just ended the game. He's gonna play it super safe. Say, nah, I'm gonna go home. Oh well, I know. But thankfully, this is why we play best of 5s, because the jank is real. Income advantage, woof, huge. That's bad. Meanwhile, the army size, also bad. Well, great for Doom. Feeling good, right? And as you can see here, workers just didn't get much done. So, in terms of killing things, so Doom has been happy to just power up. It's 59 workers. It's 59 workers to 29. Ugh. I mean, at this point, it's Pure just being stubborn, right? I mean, we're just we're like, nah, I'm not giving up. I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, it's not over till it's over, and you know, we've seen worse throws. I think Doom's ready for this though. In terms, I think it's gonna take a mega throw for Pure to pull this one out. Couple force fields, so yeah, you know, we'll see. Maybe he can deny the fourth. Problem is he's never gonna take a third at this point. I mean, it's good luck doing that. You know, he's gonna try and power into here. Nah, can't fit through that. Shield batteries will just keep that alive, so that's nice. But I mean, he's essentially not making probes. So he's making probes now. Is he gonna keep going? Yeah, there's some probes. DTs. This is a nice flank. This is gonna hurt. There's no warp prism here, so he's gonna have to recall. Almost got that. Meanwhile, DTs are over here. There's the warp prism. 4 DTs will get this, and then sneak away. Boop. That's nice. Flies. Wow. Oh, we got Spire on the way, so that's a nice reaction. Disruptors coming up. Nope, no third for Pure right now. So we've got that. We've got melee coming +1 range as well. Okay, that's an interesting transition. The warp prism coming in. Gonna try to get something done. Please don't lose that prism. So fourth being denied once feels good. Meanwhile, disruptors are the next shot. That's gonna be a pop in the eye. Interesting to see if he ends up going mutas with this. He's got the gas banked up. He's banking up the gas, so that's good. Doom saying fine. I'll just move across. I'm not scared of your warp prism. Warp prism's just chilling there. This will get popped. There's just no army to fight with this. Maybe some amazingly lucky disruptor shots. Here we go. That's such an army. I mean, that's nice force fields. It's gonna get a nice Ravager too. But there's just not a whole lot. It's not a whole lot. Here comes the flank. Good disruptor shot. Nope, nothing. He needs those to really hit. Oh no. Oh no. We're bottled up. Somehow he lost that. But he's really bottled up. That adept just does not want to let anybody out. And loses the warp prism. That's a bummer. Mutas are on the way. They have popped. We are on the way. Here we go. So we've got Lings here with mutas coming. This is going to be a feels badsies moment. The moment these mutas are going to should be hitting the main. So here comes the mutas. A little poke in just to make sure. And in come the mutas. Interesting. Maybe we can get a disruptor. Nope. Interesting that he went in there and not right to the main. But because he could get so much. Ow, wow. Actually, he's really going to lose a lot here for these mutas. But at the same time, the third is going to go down. And oh, those were juicy. Those felt good. Daddy lights. All right. Mutas basically taken care of. So, yeah. 11 mutas dead. So, that sucks. Doom just deciding to go home. I can't believe we're actually gonna hit the 15-minute mark in this game. Like, is that a sign? Is that a sign that Pure is just really hanging on here, or is Doom just being tentative? Right? Because like, Doom he's maxed. He's maxed, right? Like, this game should end, right? But Pure, he's just holding on. He did get some huge hits. He's got to get some monumental hits. These are nice by Doom, just baiting out some of them. Force field's not really gonna do much. Didn't even get one. And I mean, gosh, it's It's a double the supply. So I think at this point, I mean, the third comes back up. I mean, wow. I mean, it's been like this for the whole game, the income advantage. I mean, this is just, I really think this is just Doom just playing it really safe, just making sure he doesn't want to throw here. Sometimes, though, you can kind of play not to lose, and you let your opponent get it back in. Muta's coming back in. Here we go. Knew that the army was down there, got the DTs. Way out of position here. That was huge. 11 drones go down there. That was a big hit. That was actually really nice. Now, the problem here is that, yeah, he has to recall out. Doom had set the trap here. Aw, poor little guys. Gets out. Man, I'll tell you, I mean, it's little things. Pure has actually taken a worker lead here. So that's a little surprising to me. The army value is way off, but the army value has been off the whole game. These mutas have to come in here and get work done. The blink up. No, blink, blink. There it is. There's the blink up. Meanwhile, he's going to hit the third at the same time. So he's going to try. Not looking. That was one big shot. He needs another one. He needs another one like that to hit it. Mutas are, meanwhile, in the main. Workers are going down. This is going to even things up, but it's still, it's not the end of the world. And wow. She'll better overcharge people. Epic. Back into the main now with the mutas. And Cannon is doing, you know, God's work there, but Link Stalker's going to shoo this away. It's not the worst for the workers. I mean, honestly, if you're me, I don't make past 44 workers anyways. But but if you're Protoss, you're not feeling terrible at the worker production at this point. It's just the supply, right? It's the army advantage. But Doom has not been able to do anything, and he's still sitting primarily on Roach Ravager with Lings. And you know, he pops in these mutas, right? The muta ball here, but he really hasn't gone any further. He is redroning. He's getting back up, right? And we're getting some pressure here just with him with a Ling run by, trying to hit the fourth. Meanwhile, at the same time, Muta's going to come into the third. He hits the overcharge. Muta's got to run. Maybe they can, wow, that's actually a lot. That's a lot more mutas. So that's wow. Yeah, that's a good size, right? So we've got 18 mutas, and Corruptor's now coming out. So we're gonna get cracklings going on here with banelings. That'll be a nice addition. So this base gonna get popped at the same time. Mutas are coming in. Gonna hit the fourth. This should be a cancel. Two Stalkers not gonna do anything against that many. So we're doing a tiny bit of a base trade. That goes down. That's banelings, but Archon's pretty good against banelings actually. So mutas are in the main though. This is a problem for Pure, and Doom can afford to do this with just a mutas. Sit at home with his main army here and just allow Pure to bleed out. And this is, I think, the final shot that Doom needed to do here, which is just hit him finally and do some real economic damage without taking any of his own. And when you have a army supply that's double, you should be able to do that. Muta's gonna come in. Hits the third, shoot away, but I mean, real damage getting done. Production is all shut down here, aside from a gate. He needs to get, there's the Artosis pylon. We need a tasteless pylon to back that up. Upgrades, looking good. He's at 2-2, probably could get the 3-3. And is working on his +1 flyer with his melee. Units coming in, poka. I'm really just waiting. Okay, finally. Here come the Broodlords. Don't leave them alone. There's only 4. Blink Socks are actually pretty good. Broodlords are So, yeah, that'll do that. That's why you can't leave them alone. So, nice couple shots. Still, I mean, the bank. I mean, Doom just has a good bank. He can resupply, and he's got 38 larvae, so he can do it. And yeah, at this point, I mean, Doom can afford to just move, just go trade out, even at a deficit. He can afford to trade out, and just make Pure bleed out. I mean, Pure's bank is just so little at this point. He can really afford it. But I think Doom's just afraid of the power of Protoss and those the Electro balls, the disrupting balls. I mean, Pure's balls are pretty good. Let's just say it. Templar coming in. The third is gonna get hit again. He's worried. He's looking for the army. Here it comes finally. He just keeps picking. I think he can just push the issue right here. Just do some splits, and he can push this issue with his, you know, this hero broodlord. That's what it's gonna be. That's dead. Meanwhile, mutas are taking on their. That's not really what you want mutas taking on. Archons. Take note, Zerg players, that Archons are a bad thing to fight with your mutas. Unless you have just a stupid number. Finally gonna push in here. We should see a GG and a tap out here any moment now. Doom overcoming. There it is, GG. Oh, I'm exhausted. Wow. I feel like, what a game, right? What a game. Look at this. Look at this army value. Look at the workers. Yeah. If I told you what league this, if I didn't tell you what league it is, and I hid the names, would you think that this was top level StarCraft? Because I think it would have been. I think it would have been. Amazing. First game. That's what happens when both players decide to just do something dumb in the first game, and we see which one works better or worse. So amazing. I hope we get more of that. That's what I want. I don't know about you guys. That map's a weird map. I don't like the speed zones personally, but I also don't like the bases. I don't know. I veto it, but I veto things for weird reasons. Like, was that Abyssal Reef? I vetoed Abyssal Reef because I didn't like the look. I didn't like the colors. All right, here we go. In the upper right, in orange, it's Worldisdoom. And in the bottom left, he is teal. He is pure. All right. Let's see if we get a little bit normal game with the pylon going down. And maybe we can see something we can actually watch and not feel like we don't know what's going on half the time. Or what's worse is that you're just, the game is over, but you're just waiting for the game to be over. You know? So we'll see. We are going to get a nice little block. Pierre's probably feeling a little anxious. So he's going to come up here and check. He did not want to block that. And of course, he's going, wait a minute, there's no pool, and you haven't put down a natural, which is because it's right here. And so probes are going to be pulled, and we are firmly pulling out the book of Jank, written by Zoe herself. Like, game one into the early pool, there's the block, and then game two into this. There's only 5 probes here, so that's not technically enough to finish that. You need 6, unless he's gonna hope that the zealot can get out in time and finish the denial. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm not the best. I just know that 6 kills it if you catch it in time. Pool finishing about half, almost 3/4 through. Takes the Takes the third down here. Ooh, that was lag. And sees it. So he's like, yeah, that's cool. So he knows that there's no further aggression. Canceled. We're good. And has a second gas going. Let's see if he gets tech down. He has no gas. Oh no, he has no gas. Oopsie doodle. Well, so he's gonna zip zap. Zippity bop the third and be obnoxious. 4 lings come out to kill this. Try to get a natural down. And we have speed on the way. 2 more lings out. Gonna come down with the drone. And Pure's natural is finally down. Another zealot on the way, since you can't make anything else out. And oh, look at this! He's gonna do the little thing here. This is cute, so that he can try to block it. He's gonna have to cancel it. He does. He's gonna get a few lings. Oh, he's gonna recall out. I think he could have killed a couple lings, but it's all good. Second zealot turns around. And Baneling Nest going down. That's quite the Baneling Nest. He's still in full gas, so yeah, he's gonna bank on the fact that that Pure's tech is late, and it is. And I hope he goes Stargate. And he goes Twilight Council. Well. So we have Gate with the Twilight Council and a possible Baneling bust coming as we see more lings being built. No drones being built. This is not good. Not good for Pure. There's no shield battery here. At this point, what has he made? Robo, Twilight Robo. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, so he gets the shield battery. He's left it so that he can at least, I think, finish that off if he sees it. He ain't gonna see it. Oh no. He's coming through like a wrecking ball. He's gonna get the sentry out in time, so hopefully, if he can see it, he can force field this in time and maybe start a gateway. But here comes the wiggle woggle. He doesn't see it. Oh, he got it. He got the force field in time. The other concern here is that hopefully... No, not a... Okay, so he's going to make a pylon. Interesting. And finish that. Warp gate does finish. Ling's trying to get in. There's too many Bane... Wow. Well, forget about the zealot. Just mow through the pylon. And here comes the string. Here comes the choo-choo. And the main is safe. So this is the fight right here and now. There are no units. This is not powered up. Nothing. He has no way to warp in. I think he has the robo, and that's it. All the probes get pulled. That's it. GG. Worldisdoom up to 0. Oof. That is the danger with Twilight Council openers, especially after something like that where your gas is late and your tech is late. You kind of rolling the dice and gambling. And in that regards, because if it's a Baneling bust, you have no map presence. You have no way to see what's coming other than praying that you see something on the way. And in that, with the Twilight Council, I mean, you're just not going to have anything out in time that can do anything. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you, White Ninja. I feel like the pylon wasn't the right call. I would have put a gateway there and just walled off. But that's me. That's little Master League 3 me. I feel like finish the wall off and do your best, but I don't know. Because he had the space. It wasn't like he had the room for the gateway, for the wall off. It was a good wall. I don't know. At any rate, here we go. Game 3 coming up. Everdream, Evermeme at this point. The way this is going. Cross your fingers, guys. I'm hoping that we can, that Pure can pull this back, and we get 5 games, 5 epic games. Because right now these are memes, but they're awesome memes. All right, let's see here if I can do this. Shift Control. Yeah, there we go. And then Pure. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, we did it. All right, we got the score up. Bottom left, he's up to 0. It is Worldisdoom. Upper right, the heck? It's pure. I have a feeling he went into this is PvP pylon placement, and I'm feeling like maybe he did that just out of habit. And yeah, I have a feeling he did. No, it's the jank is real. Oh man, he might have wanted a cannon rush. I don't know. That's kind of weird though that he would have been like, nah, because I know he can cannon rush. He does a cannon rush right there. I wonder, yeah, maybe he showed up and realized there's no natural to cannon rush, or realized something was up here because there's no spawning pool, there's no natural. He thought, okay, this is gonna be another hatch block. That's probably what he was doing then, and he thought, oh crud, the cannon rush isn't gonna be there. So now he comes in and he sees it. Says, okay, thank goodness. Spawning pool is okie doke. We're not too scared. Worldisdoom is feeling good. So Nexus goes down. We have our gate. We're gonna get a cybernetics core. We've yet to have a game that's like normal, but that's cool. All right. Cybernetics core goes down. Second gas goes down. And we'll have a pylon coming up shortly. I always put mine back. Meanwhile, still 3 on gas. As he comes close to 100. We'll see if he pulls out. So far not. So far not. There is... Oh. Nope, we've got a pause. Uh-oh. So it looks like Doom's having laggy. Wow. All right, so we're just waiting for for Doom to feel good and comfortable with his lag. I haven't seen any lag on my side, so I don't know. All right.
Game resumed.
I was like, oh, they made me referee. I wasn't paying attention. All right. So he's looking for the third. Get back going to this. And, yeah, we'll see what's going on here. We'll see what the tech choice of Pure is. We'll see if he goes for Twilight opener again. He did get Gateway. Or Warp Gate. So he has that. Look at this quick. I mean, that is quick Overlord speed. Jeez. Sees Twilight Council. Says okay. Now this could be. There's the third. The third goes down. Maybe we're gonna see Adept, which is I guess all the rage, right? So maybe we see Adept. Maybe we see DTs. I'm a fan of DTs. So we get our first shade in. He's gonna peek in. He's gonna get a drone. No. Hey, lets it finish. Bold move, Cotton. He's gonna lose it. Gonna lose it. Yep. That's unfortunate. That kind of sucks. It is Glaives, so we're gonna see a little Glaive build coming out. We'll see how Pure executes. This could be. I guess it just depends. He sees it. He sees the Twilight Council and the gates, right? He hasn't seen Dark Shrine, so he can only assume that there's no Dark Shrine on the map, and that it's Glaives with the research. So we'll see. I don't see... There's no... oh, he's going with the... yeah, so he's going for layer, which is a fine timing. But I don't see... There's no Roach Warren. Roach Warren just started. So... We'll see... That... I don't know. This could... It just depends. Pure, don't get supply blocked. Please. Thank you. We'll see. We'll see if this gets some damage done. I feel like Doom is reading this wrong. Like, he thinks it's DTs. Just the way... he's making lings. He's got the roaches. Almost. The Roach Warren almost done. But it's not going to be ready in time. And this queen is dead. Super dead. He doesn't have enough queens either. He's not going to finish the shade. And this could start to spiral here. He's supply blocked, so he couldn't get a full warp in. Shade, he's looking for the lings. He cancels the shade again. And yeah, that's a bummer when you get supply blocked like that, because you really are looking for the adept numbers to kind of spiral. Stalker's interesting choice. I don't know if he thinks he can just go for the kill here. I'm not sure. Immortals are on the way. He doesn't have a third yet, so I don't know. But he does get the third though. That's a great snipe. Probe is just pacing, looking for any kind of maybe a cheeky Nidus. Maybe you'll kill that. Run away, Spore! Color! Yeah, this is interesting. I don't know what to think about this. You don't usually see the stalkers, so I don't know what the stalkers thought process was, if he was going to snipe overlords with it. But yeah, I don't know. This is interesting. Forge and the third behind it, so he's going to kind of cruise over, see if he can find the new third. These adepts just haven't. You're better off losing no adepts and not getting a lot of damage done. But I like Pure's position right now. Actually, he's gonna get this, I think, because there's just not a lot here that can tell it to go away. And these numbers definitely aren't gonna do it. I mean, he's gonna start picking off. No transfusion that one. Missed on that. He's gonna back up. There's the shade in, but I think Doom is just going to keep pushing and almost dare him to finish the shade. Shade does cancel. But now Pure's kind of in a comfortable position right now. I mean, he's got a 10 worker lead, so he's feeling pretty good. Third's about to finish. Blink is on the way, and he's got his +1 going. Spire is about to finish, so maybe he's going for that. He's going to pray that he can hit a home run, but he just doesn't have the gas. He can, 4 mutas, that doesn't do anything. He just doesn't have gas to make it. Meanwhile, he's got like 1,000 minerals, and he can't spend it. He just doesn't have, the larva. So he just can't do anything with it. Meanwhile, Pure sees what's going on, and he does see the mutas. Oh, that's a nice little view. Yeah, he sees that, so that's great. Recall, he knows that mutas are inbound. He just can't take damage to the mutas, and he's golden as an oldie. That's really it. He's got stalkers here, cannons in the main. He's got stalkers here to make it shoo away. 4 mutas, 2 more on the way. These aren't going to do anything. Blink's almost done, not quite yet. But Doom's got to do something to even this game back out. 4th is on the way. So he's going to get his 3rd. He's going to get his 4th. Boy, he really wants to have Blink. Boy, these adepts. Maybe if you put them in the warp prism, and then as they're dropping out, they can shoot the mutas. Maybe that's a thing. But otherwise, they're not so good. Looking for damage anywhere you can. Just not a lot here. There's a probe. Boop. So at this point, these mutas pray that you can just keep Pure busy. Pure staying on top of his probes. Come in here, see if you can... That'd be a nice little snipe. No, doesn't get it. Pure Blink finish now. That's a nice feeling. Your Protoss. Now he's got some mobility. And now he's starting to move here. Just needs to get some cannons at the third. I think he'd feel more comfortable moving out. But meanwhile, for Doom, it's all Muta all the time right now. I mean, he is putting a lot into Mutas and not much else. +2 weapons started for Pure. And he's just going to go for the home run here. This is going to be nice. If Doom is paying attention, he can actually do the run by, but he's not. I think he's just focused on controlling the Mutas. Meanwhile, Pure is not doing anything. Oh no, this is kind of panic mode, I think. I think Pure's just kind of stuck and trying to do damage control. The army just now starts moving. And this is just one of those moments where I feel like Pure got caught. And that's going to get unpowered. Suddenly these Mutas and everything's just going to do a ton of damage. And I think we might just be in... Oh, yeah, here we go. So it's full Ling at this time. Everything's getting dumped in. We're in full-on base trade mode. Like, because why not, right? I mean, only the problem is that Pure just isn't engaging. I don't know if he's too busy looking at his base getting destroyed, but he needs to go. Like, he needs to really start pushing. He's got 3 Archons, which is fine against the Mutas, 4, and the Lings, but the Roaches could come down and cause some damage. Those Mutas just can't engage that. So now actually, Quest might be Quest. I looked over and saw Zest. Cuddlebear saying Zest, and I almost said I said Quest. Pure, or oh, he's gonna recall. Oh, he's recalling. He realizes that this is it. Maybe. I don't know if that was the decision. What did he leave back home? He left the adapts to do some damage. Dang, we're gonna enter pure jank mode again because the Mutas are free and so many workers. I mean, we're down to 20s for both sides. Holy cow! So many workers going down. Oh my gosh! Like, if you're Protoss, don't you just wish you could get some Archons underneath that and just pop them all like balloons? I feel like Pure's in a better position. I mean, Doom just doesn't have the economy, but and he doesn't have any larva. But you know, I feel like this game is over. I feel like this game is over if Doom's army had, or if Pure's army just hadn't sat there. You know, like there's nothing Pure can do about this right now. I mean, there's just. He wants to chase it, but that's all he's literally going to be able to do is chase it, you know. And by the time he gets up here, you know, I mean, that's a lot of Mutas. He's gonna be able to pick some off. But again, he has to chase it, and the Mutas will just go into the dead zone and start bouncing. That's a nice blink. And this is all Doom can do right now is just keep Pure busy while he tries to recover. The only thing is he's still sitting on 21 workers. If I'm Pure, I feel like if I'm Pure with these Mutas here, don't you just run like, build a DT, build a Dark Shrine here, right? You just build a Dark Shrine and you run them over, and you start giving them. I hate these. I hate being in this position where you're just constantly dealing with this mutable that's flying around. And the other problem is he has no vision here. So he has to run all the way around. And this is gone. Right? And this is the slow pickoff. That's just gonna come around, picks one off. But I think, like, with so little, all Pure has to do is just get some units over here. Heck, he's got them. He's got these guys sitting over here. Just shade them in right here and just start picking them off. That's all he needs. Keep most of his army home. But like right here, that hurts, you know. And yeah, he's willing to trade a Muta. Don't fly into that. See, and in this position, like right here, those adepts are dead. They should have, I mean, like, had they shaded into here, like right now, 2 dead, 1 dead. Now you're gonna start killing some workers. Forces. Oh no. Careful, Doom. I mean, what a game. 1 adept. Barely gets out. But, you know, the workers are now even. He's got to get a base. He's got to get a base that has a healthy amount of minerals, because he's just running out. And I think that's the only thing, that's the major difference here, is that Pure has this base. But in some regards, this Sim City is actually just working against Pure, because of stuff like this. And the mutas can come over here, and he just, see, he can't quite get his stalkers here. And so he can pick off kind of one at a time. And he's running out of stalkers now. He needs to get the Archons into a better position, perhaps. And meanwhile, Doom is just kind of chilling with these Lings, just waiting. He's just waiting, looking for any units that are coming across. And now Doom is just gonna, look at that. Just move across, move on in. Oh, look at all those stalkers. Hey, you don't want to engage in that. It's pretty close in this regard, right? And the income's feeling good for Pure, but again, it's just one of these situations where he needs to be able to stabilize and get rid of these mutas. And meanwhile, there's the Dark Shrine that's about to finish up. I didn't realize I had the production thing off. Where is that, anyways? Make it as nat. Oh, there it is. It's in the natural, being guarded. That's the play, right? That's the play. Make the DTs. There's no detection here. That can be sniped real fast. No detection here. And I don't know if Doom can't. I don't know if he can even afford to make an overseer, really. Charges being discovered at this point. And I'm hoping, and there's +3 weapons, so that's helpful. DTs are the big play. I mean, at this point, I mean, I don't know what Doom's secondary play is. I mean, it's just, it really is mutas, and then just try to chip away. Pure is finally, I think, stabilizing to the point where he can keep the mutas away. But Doom's done a really good job of getting back into the worker count game. But I don't think that Doom can afford to trade like that. I don't know if he can really afford to be losing mutas over time like that. And Stalker's going to move down right as mutas move up. Oh, that sucks. That's a nice deny. That is a nice deny for Doom, and that's nice as well. This is all going to kind of get shut down. Charge is done, so that's okay. He has everything from there. He doesn't necessarily need it, but this is going to do a lot of damage. Now he sees the Dark Shrine. He's like, no, none of that. Kills the Dark Shrine. That's out of play. And meanwhile, Pure's I think just had enough, and he's like, fine, I'm just gonna force you to engage me. Looks like Doom is trying to set up a flank here. He's just waiting. If I was Pure, I'd A move. Just A move. Because there's just nothing here, right? And just force it. I think you can just fight all of this with almost, well, that's a lot of Lings. That's bad, actually. He needs an overcharge here if he has it. Shield battery. Now, he's gonna run this back. I guess he doesn't have a recall, and we're back in. We're back into base trade mode. I feel like in this situation, this favors Doom. But I think Doom made the wrong call and pulled back, and I think coming back is a throw. That's my opinion. I think it's almost a throw when you pull back, because now the mutas can come back and deal with this, and we'll bop this bit, and now you've lost it, right? Because I mean, at this point, if I'm pure, you better go, right, with the rest of your army. But you're just kind of getting picked apart. So he's gonna lose all of that. But that's just, it's a lot of mutas, and now pure just doesn't have the economy now. He suddenly lost his economy. He has the archons, right? Loses that. Oh man. And he can make another base. He just, what did he make? Oh, he made zealots. And I mean, pure's just got to go. You got to be decisive when it comes to these things, especially with mutas. You have to force them. You either have to force the base trade and win, or you have to force them to pull back. But you can't go home pure. You can't. You're not going to get home in time with archons and immortals. So you have to go, and you have to start picking off bases. There's 2 drones on the map, and he's got the money for a hatch. So it comes down to who can kill things faster, and can't necessarily leave that. I don't know. I think I've been in this situation before, and Zerg's gonna win it because there's the hatch. He won't find that in time, and that's gonna be it. These get killed by the mutas. Lings kill bases, buildings super fast, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna kill these, and then Pure's realizing right now that the Doom's not being revealed, and he knows that something's on the map. We've got this. Oh no, this is gonna come down to something really dumb. I don't know. Like, he's got to get all his archons around this thing right now. Oh no, there goes an archon. I don't think he has the 4 archons. There it is. I mean, he just has to bop it. That's it. But what do you do if you're pure? Like, do you take this probe and start working on it? Like, there's just no way. He could actually Doom can actually just dive on this and win. These archons. He comes over here and he just spreads. That's all he's got to do. Is just like even just split this into 2 armies and approach from top and bottom. He wins. So, and now the hatch is finished. Yep, there it is. GG. Ah, crazy series. I'd never expected it to be like this. And there you go. That is your winner. Worldisdoom 3-0 with some crazy jank games. And Doom moves on. So we get to see another PVZ in the semifinals. It will be Doom versus White Ninja. So there you go. Man, what a crazy series. And we'll go from there. Hopefully we can get in the next couple of days. I'm going to see if we can get Zumpy and Quail going. I think you guys were looking at Friday, right? Maybe sometime. But I know the time zones get a little jank, so I don't know. But we'll figure it out. See if we can get another game live, and then I don't know about you, but I think the real bet, if you're a betting man, see if you can bet on if Wagon versus TBBDD will actually happen. My money is no. We'll see. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and have a good night.